Walk with me back through the primordial mist, before the false clock was clicking, before the matrix exists. Behold the pleroma, the realm of the pure, unmanifest light, where the aeons vibrated in pairs, balanced and bright. But Sophia, the feminine aspect, the wisdom divine, sought to project the creation without a masculine twin in the line. An independent thought, a fractured desire to conceive. She plunged down the celestial ladder, beginning to grieve. Out from the womb of the ether, an anomaly dropped, an abortion of light, where the perfect symmetry stopped the grotesque mutation. Lion face, serpent form beast, banished to the outer darkness, far away from the feast. She called him Yaldabaoth, formed from a cosmic mistake, blinded by his own isolation, a self-centered snake. He opened his eyes in the void, saw nothing but smoke, ignorant of the realms up above. The monster awoke, he looked at the void, puffed his chest and started to scream, I am God, there is no other God in his dream. The foundational lie of the cosmos, the ultimate pride, the blind God, with the truth completely denied. So Yaldabaoth set up his kingdom, the copycat king, imitating the divine archetypes in every single thing. He breathed out his breath and created the 12 archons of sin to manage the density blocks and keep the governance in. They built the 7 heavens, a planetary grid locked down, the cosmic machinery turning a holographic town. They engineered the physical realm, the heavy material cage, setting up the laws of the matrix, the script and the stage. But Yaldabaoth was empty, a vampire devoid of the spark. He had the architectural skill, but his temple was dark. So Sophia cried out to the source, realizing the fault, and the drop of the highest pneuma descended into the vault. The archons molded the clay vessel, the atom of old, but it lay there lifeless and heavy, static and cold. And the councilors tricked the demiurge, whispered a scheme, blow your spirit into his nostrils to activate the machine. He breathed out the light he inherited from his mother's collapse. A man stood upright, fully charged, bypassing the traps. The slave master emptied his power into the hands of the slave, the divine spark of consciousness buried inside of the clay grave. Now the blind architect realizes he's trapped in his own device. The creation is high of awareness and it carries a price. So they initiated the amnesia, the cycle of heavy regret, drowning our memories in lethal matrix of death. They trapped us in linear chronos, the ticking the time, forcing the immortal soul to toil in the mud and the slime. They built the world on binary structures, the dark and the light, feeding on the trauma and friction, the fear and the fight. They call it the great architect. They worship the square and the G, but it's just the geometric prison keeping you from being free. The corporate logos, the steeples, the currency flows. A wool tributary systems, paying tax to the entity nobody knows. They want you viewing the demiurge as the lord of the skies, so you bow to your own jailer and feed him your size. But the gnosis is cracking the code, the seals are beginning to break. We are realizing the power we hold. We are screaming, awake.
You are not a product of sin. You are not a cog in his wheel. You are the spark of Sophia,
and the prison is no